Okay, so there's a couple of things we can do. First thing we ought to do is talk to Sarala again.
How does it look? Can you help the Chocobo?
Well, the doctor says he's out of immediate danger, for now. But he needs quality fodder to get his strength back.
Why, that is good news. I suppose that means you'll be wanting lots of gazelle greens then, won't you? I could give you lots normally, but we've just shipped off our latest harvest to the city, and we don't have any left.
So it's no use waiting for the next crop, right?
Actually, gazelle greens ripen ever so fast. They spring out of the ground right before your eyes, if you have fertilizer, that is. Father went off to the woods to collect fertilizer, but he still hasn't returned. He's been gone for days.
But the woods aren't that far. Could something have happened?
He does it all the time. He wanders off without a word and leaves me alone. That's why I'm not so worried. I know he'll be back, eventually.
The least he could do is tell you where he goes. It's not right, forcing you to put on a brave front and pretend you're not worried.
Oh, you could tell? Darn it. I try so hard to pretend it's perfectly normal that he just disappears. But the truth is, I'm scared to death about him.
And you have no idea where he goes? What's his name?
His name's Cole. He said he went to the woods to look for fertilizer. The Yogwoods, I mean. If you happen to see Father, would you tell him something?
So, in the farming village of Canopus Farms, Lightning encounters a young woman called Sarala tending her field. Sarala grows geisel greens, a favorite of Chocobos, but at the moment her field lies barren for want of fertilizer. Her father was supposed to bring some back, but he is prone to wandering off for days at a time, and this time, too, he has failed to return. Lightning should head to Yacht Woods and find a wayward farmer by the name of Cole. Let's do it! Kinda like that quest accepted screen.
If I find a farmer called Cole, I'll send him on home.
Father headed towards Yog, where the hunting woods lie. When you find him, tell him to bring some fertilizer home.
Alright, I believe that Yacht is something that showed up in Final Fantasy XII, so it's kind of funny that it shows up here too. I wasn't really expecting that. I'm looking for a sorcerer shop.
Hey there! Can I help you with something today?
Let's see what he has to sell. Phoenix Sounds for 1280. I don't really want to spend that. And Thunder Potion would be nice though. So I'll just not buy anything yet. Outfitters, Innkeeper. I guess I don't see one. That's kind of annoying. I was really hoping I'd find one. Okay, so where we want to head next is all the way over in this direction. Let's place a marker right there. And why not? So we need to head there. The next place we need to head is probably somewhere in these woods. See, that says the Yacht Woods right there. Alright. We're doing good. We're actually about 2 hours ahead of schedule. So I'm gonna have to cross the grasslands now. There really isn't much I can do about that. I really have to go over there. Oh, he's got some stuff. What does he have? Mini-flan notes, Triffid notes, Reaver notes, Chocobo Eater seeds, Veggie seeds. Chocobo Eater notes. Actually, I probably ought to buy that for the fun of it. And might as well buy a couple of these, because I'm pretty sure I'll have to use them. And I'll hold off on the Reaver notes because I don't really want to fight him. Is there anything I can sell? Other items? Oh. These. Okay. These are actually just to sell, I guess. I thought that they had a special something with them. But it appears that they are only for selling, which is good that I found that out now. Anything else? It doesn't look like I can sell anything else. Or that I want to.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to head on south. Let's see. Any enemies around here? I'm hoping that we can fight some new types of enemies. Because we've fought a lot of those, mini-flan already. I don't really need to fight any more of them. That looks like a niblet. I don't really need to fight a niblet either. I like how there's these paths that are just kind of in everything. When you look at the map, it looks like everything is just kind of wide and open, and I'm heading the wrong way. I need to head due west. So that would be this direction. Cut straight across. Actually, it looks like there's a path here, too. Interesting. Anyways, I was looking at some of the data log information here. It's very interesting, some of that stuff that they say about the reasoning for calling it Bunavelza and how Bunavelza took over the new cocoon. And they say that is not a coincidence, so I wonder what that means. I'm starting to not like this Bunavelza creature. Somehow I got an advantage on that one. Thought for sure that I wasn't... Let's see, weak to physical. Well then. Let's do this. One shot. Well, good job, Cloud. We get 0.04 EP out of that. Great. Whatever. We're still doing okay. Going, you know, it just takes a little more time than I'd like, which is kind of annoying. Let's see, where are we on the map? We are heading exactly where we need to go, which is great. Hopefully it's the guy on this Chocobo. Who's that? Looks like a Zadi? Something. Let me see. Vali with a V. Okay, these guys are weak to air, so let's switch and do this. My only air ability, to be honest, so let's see what happens when I do that. That's kind of interesting. I added Magnet in here because there wasn't really much that I could do with the abilities I have here, so
Even the
I wanted to see
stars
what
die eventually.
I wanted to see what would happen when I put that in. I think it's more useful for large groups of enemies than just a single one. Alright, where'd that Chocobo go?
Hey, excuse me. You look like you can handle a weapon. Do you want to do me a favor?
Well, that would depend.
It's no big deal, it's just... I need proof that I slayed some monster. Tall order for me, easy enough for you. I'd make it worth your while, of course. So, what do you say?
What do I get?
Chocobo feed. Special stuff. The best around. Delivered fresh from Aria's farms. Sounds good, right?
Well, let's see. The right stuff. At the entrance to the Octwoods, Lightning was waylaid by a young hunter hopeful. He offers a deal. If she can defeat certain monsters, he will give her Chocobo feed. Lightning simply has to hunt down some mini-flan, collect 6 simples of vibrant ooze, and deliver them to the hunter. And we have 35, so there is no reason not to accept this one. We got plenty of vibrant ooze, you can have it all.
You're in luck. Chocobo feed is exactly what I need.
Hey, that's the spirit.
Alright, so let's talk to him again. Can I? There we are. Cannot take back. Yeah.
Thanks! That's everything I asked for. Now I can hold my head up proud when I return to Yacht Village.
Are you gonna tell me what you need it for?
For my hunter's trial. See, I just joined the band, but I'm not officially one of the hunters. But I want to be, and fast. I've got to prove my worth by bringing back a piece of a monster. Proof of my prowess, they call it.
So, let me get this straight. You're gonna take what I collected as the proof? You just used me to cheat on the trial.
Cheating? Who said it was cheating? The rules say I can get the monster stuff by any means. That includes dealing. And there's nothing that says I can't enlist other people to help. Their trial is about who has the ability to survive, and wits are just as important as brawn. The only rule in the Wildlands is there are no rules.
Maybe that's enough to convince you, but if you're not cut out to be a hunter, you're just setting yourself up for trouble later.
I'm used to it. You know how many times I failed this test? 101. That's how many.
101?
I saw that look. You think I'm a loser, don't you?
No, I'm impressed, really. You did something few people can. To fail at something as often as you did, and still get back on your feet to try again, it's a rare quality. You have real perseverance, more than I have. Forget what I said earlier. I was wrong. You are strong enough. You've got the makings of a great hunter.
Now you're making me blush. I still can't shoot an arrow further than I can spit.
Maybe not, but you're going to be a hunter anyway. And yes, maybe it will take you 101 tries, but eventually you'll succeed and bring a monster down.
And that is why I like lightning. $300 gil, Chocobo Feather Pin, max HP plus 40, strength up 4, magic up 2. And we got a soul. Alright, I am going to head on into the Jagd Woods. It's going to be difficult to try to change my pronunciation of that because I am used to pronouncing it with a C.
The thick, tangled foliage draws monsters who seek cover in the dark shadows. There's a village in the center of the woods, home to a band of hunters. For them, this is prime hunting ground. It's all too easy to become lost in here. Strange vines grow rapidly, covering the paths and blocking the way.
Now, we can't really do too much here in the Jagd Woods without a Chocobo, but we should... glad we can go over that. That would have been really annoying if we couldn't. We should be able to at least do that one quest that we talked about earlier, and hopefully it's not very far in here. Who are you? Can't talk to you. And I ran right into a Niblet. Good job, Light.
No more lies, just the truth.
Let's see. Heavy slash, maybe? Yeah, that worked. So, you can see that, that doing Spark Strike really affects its stagger gauge here. And, let's just do Elementa for the fun of it.
Hope the next goes as well.
Alright, we're starting to get some of that EP back that we used. Okay, let's go talk to that guy who had the quest mark over his head.
Do you know about Moogles? They're creatures from fairy tale books.
Yeah, I've heard of Moogles before. Alright, where are we? This map is really confusing and it's not really helping. So I need to head north here. And head into this area. Hopefully won't get interrupted too much. Well, these look like... what are they? Triffids?
Say your prayers.
Rafflesia. Let's see what happens with Elementa. The cool thing about Elementa, let me get this real quick, is it tells me pretty much what all of the elements are. So let's see if I can switch back and cast fire and get that last one. So I don't have to worry about it quite as much as I can just cast Elementa and get my Libra filled out really well. So that's really helpful. I want to head into this area. I'm pretty sure this is where that quest guy is. Oh boy, let's see some more enemies. What? Flying things.
Lost.
Dryads? Pretty sure these ones are fire. Let's see. Normal, halved against physical, and weak to fire. So I was right. Let's drag them together here and cast some fire. Oh great, we got Aurora on. There's not really an awful lot I can do. Oh, they're casting it on themselves? That's probably not good. Let's see. Fire. This isn't good. I've got to have to sit here and they get to heal themselves. Oh man. Gale Strike is not what I want to do. Stop doing Gale Strike. Okay, fire. Man. They are healing themselves much faster and I can hurt them. That is not good. Oh boy. Can I hurt them with Spark Strike? halved. Better than nothing, though. Are they summoning? They're summoning more. This isn't good at all. Ah, man. Man! I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Let's cast fire on one and try to get rid of it. Okay. So we're starting to get that on. Let's do nothing. Nothing is good here. Let's cast fire as much as I possibly can here. Hopefully I can get some damage out.
Future. Guess it comes to this.
Man, this is so not going good at all.
I think you might like this.
Well, he's dead. Alright. Deal fire damage. Effect is greater when enemy is casting magic, so I can wait until he's starting to try to heal himself. But I do need to deal some damage to him. Okay, so that worked out a little bit. Ow. Oh, man, this is not good at all.
No more lies, just the truth.
This battle is going to take forever, and I'm hoping they just don't summon anyone else. That's pretty much about as much as I can do with that. And then try to do heavy slash as much as I can. Okay, there's one left. I'm able to do something.
Don't even try. Time to repent.
Cast Magnet. I believe this is non-elemental, so I can at least get my staggered gauge continuing. Now I'm starting to get low on HP. Do not want to cast an arrow.
I won't lose.
Okay, fire. We're doing good now. Cast some fire. There we go. Jeez. That was a hard-fought battle. That was not what I was looking for at all. Gale Strike level 1. Arboreal Spore. Might want to try to stay away from those Dryads then.